Worry not. I put more ice on the router. It should keep it cool for the next hour or so. So, as I was saying, Silent Hill is a really interesting franchise because the location is given. Silent Hill. However, it seems that in this game we are in Germany, and as far as I know, Silent Hill is somewhere in the United States in the game. And during my Silent Hill 2 playthrough, I actually talked about how I'm curious about how the developers will be able to set games in different locations, such as how Silent Hill F is, I think, set in Japan, and still connect those games to the Silent Hill franchise in some way. So I'm rather curious how this game will fit into the franchise, or if this will stand on its own as kind of this smaller game. We'll see. Nah. But we have paint, dark corridor. Oh, what are you, buddy? I'm not sure if that is supposed to be text. What are you? I like your ears. 202. Okay, I can just push myself through the door. I have to interact with it. Yeah, Maya, where are you? I'm looking for you. We'll repaint it all. Okay. Is that a little goat? Heaven. Alright, that's I think that's a bee. A wolf? I really do hope that all of these were drawn by real artists. And if yes, that would be amazing. Beautiful humanity. Look at all this artwork. Suffocate family. Everything is rather suffocating here for sure. There is this overarching dead end ahead. Reminds me of the Walking Dead doors with the writing. But everything here seems to be centered around this idea of someone who is stuck in their own life. Almost poetic how I found this this game, and without knowing what it is about, chose it for today. After I talked about how I felt a bit stuck with streaming. That is beautiful.
Did Maya do this? CB. Cherry blossom. That's Maya's signature. She's amazing.
She is.
The city's a blank canvas, begging for us to paint it with our hopes and dreams.
So she's
I
Maya.
want to show the hidden side of girls, their impulses, their urges. What are you hiding inside? Don't worry about what people think. Be proud.
How could I ever be proud of myself?
First of all, I am honestly not sure if that cutscene was CG rendered or real life, because the girl was so lifelike. But there's also this really odd effect to her voice, as if we are listening to her through a distant radio or something. Dream CB. Now why this is strange is because this is a graffiti, at least it seems like one, painted on this wall. But this room is tiny compared to the one in which the memory took place that had the same painting. So this is a copy of it, but definitely beautiful art piece. About graffiti artist CB. For a graffiti artist, spray paint and a blank wall are all you need. That's a canvas. In Kazakhstan, the walls of a particular apartment building are the canvas for several artists, with a new piece showing up every day. Social media star CB features her work here. Given her passion for flowers, it's only fitting that her name is CB, which is short for cherry blossom. Interesting. So this is an article in a newspaper? CB's art continues to captivate the hearts of the young, so we reached out to her for comment. Keeping her eyes fixed on her new piece, she had this to say: "All I'm doing is showing what these girls feel on the inside, but can't show on the outside. If any of them connect with a girl in the art, it's probably because they're experiencing the same thing." CB added that the flowers she depicts on the young girls she paints bloom out of the scars they bear. The flowers represent the girls overcoming past traumas, or at least their desire to do so. That is really interesting and also poetic.
Everyone can see how talented she is. I couldn't be more different.
And it's rather obvious that our character doesn't think too highly of herself. Why am I hearing a baby? Haha. Yes. Nice placement for that.
Who's there?
Sorry for the late reply, I fell asleep. Okay, but that's good. She's still alive. Amelie? Don't worry about it, how are you feeling? I'm okay, I can actually kinda get some rest now. Didn't mean to scare you or anything. It's rather clever how the notification sound of the chat messages come from the controller. Seriously, don't worry about it, all's good now. I'm still a little tired, but I'm gonna get up soon.
That's a relief.
Yeah, and that door just opened on its own. Anything here? Also, the notes are the things we collected. I thought we will be taking notes. Give me a moment. Apparently my router is struggling a bit too much. Hopefully it will not cause too much trouble. I managed to find a little fan for it. I apologize for the background noise it creates, but as I mentioned, unfortunately the router I have has passive cooling, meaning that the cooling is up to heat dissipation and simple air around it, but that is also hot. So I put a little fan next to it. Hopefully that will be enough. Nah. Is this 204? Where was 203? Did I miss 203? 202. Oh! This is 203. Not going there. I'm sure these walls are filled with graffiti of all sorts of words that might be hinting towards what is really happening here. No days, but I'm not sure if I will be able to actually make out. No good news. Much of this. I think that is actually the same text that we've seen there. So some of the graffitis are repeating. What? Loser. Creep. Insane. You will never become anything. Stupid.
What's with this place? Why all the sticky notes?
Loser! Stupid! Liar! Crazy! Crybaby! Ugly! I hate you! Dumb! Go away!
She never said anything nice.
Who is she? Maya? Also, I really like the idea how all the words on the sticky notes were shouted by different voices. It's really nice, and it's also really overwhelming at once. It works much better than if just one voice said them. Child abuse neglect in Kazakhstan. A recent statistical survey has shown the rate of child abuse in Kazakhstan last year was nearly double that of the average in other developed nations in Europe. The recent economic strife and its resulting poverty are thought to be the cause. That sounded more like a question than a statement, to be honest. Now it is rather obvious that our character has low self-esteem and doesn't think much of herself. Possibly because all of these accusations that were aimed at her. The question is, by whom? Dumb liar. Cunt. Dried flowers again. I can't do anything with that. I have to say, it's a really interesting visual sight. The walls with all these sticky notes, almost like peeling paint. Whose bed is this?
Antidepressants. I've taken enough medication.
I see. Now our character actually mentioned medicine before, asking Emily if she is taking her meds. But if she... that's totally normal. But if she was talking about Maya when she said she never said anything nice, why is she here? Why did she come here? Even though it is true that our character thinks highly of Maya, especially her art, graffiti. So it might be that she always wanted to get Maya's approval and attention, but well, she never did. Quite sad. Bugs. A bathtub filled with blood. And the razors.
This is all your fault! Bad things happen because of you!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The scars on the wrist.
Mom.
Wow. Konami really did went there. So she tried to take her life multiple times. And apparently, partially because of her mother's words. So indeed, when she said that her mother loved her, that was more of a question than a statement. Really good voice acting. But here's my question. Where to now? What about you, Anita? Okay, so our name is Anita. What? That's really interesting. She's so not used to getting asked how she feels like that. She doesn't even really understand the question. You didn't look so hot the other day. I'm fine. If someone says I'm fine, it mostly means they aren't. Also, nice detail that because this is a conversation taking place in a chat app on a mobile phone, there are no special characters, the apostrophes are missing, the first letters are not capitalized. I do like that. You don't have to worry about me. Well, obviously I'm gonna. That's good, that's a stubborn friend. I'm taking my meds. Meds are good, but what about therapy? So is she going to therapy, or is she supposed to be going to? That doesn't really do much, to be honest. Talking to adults doesn't help. I see, so there is this disconnect between her and adults. Some of her classmates were hospitalized. You don't have to do this alone. Hospitalized? What happened? I know, I'll let you know if I need anything. Not like you are in a abandoned building right now. And those guys deserved it. Wow. They feel bad, you know, all of them. Why? Why would she think that they deserved it? Rather interesting how little bits of information is given about the story. Pervert! Wow. You're delusional. Quit whining. Asshole. Wow, that's rude. No way. Weirdo. Thief. Ugly bitch. Hey.
Maya?
Okay. Am I supposed to be running? Let's say that I am. I will just assume. The FPS view does not help.
Where am I?
I have no clue.
Am I safe? Where did it even go?
I don't even know what it was.
That thing?
You know, I could have looked back, but you know, survival instinct. You here? I'm in the studio. Maya? Yes? She's the one sending the messages? There's a monster here, you okay? Well, where is the studio? Well, I'm not going back, that's for sure. Infamous suicide spot. Teenage suicides continue at infamous building. Why do I think it will be this building? A rundown apartment complex in Kattenstadt has become known for its suicide, with teenage girls jumping from its roof practically every year. Why only teenage girls? Despite repeat events, the building, abandoned ever since the development/management company declared bankruptcy, remains easily accessible. The young and unemployed are not deterred by the building's grim reputation, though with many continuing to enter it and the young graffiti artists using it for their work. Meanwhile, local residents' security concerns continue to grow. Alright, so we are talking about this building, most likely because of the graffiti.
Please. Not Maya, too. She has been acting weird lately.
But what is that creature, then? Oh, another graffiti of Maya. Let's see.
Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death. With most flowers, the rot sets in, then they fall. That's the price of new life. Not cherry blossoms, though. They bloom beautiful, they fall beautiful. That's how I want my life to be.
Uh-oh. Well, it's somewhat concerning.
Why is she not replying? Come on!
That
I have to find her.
that her signature name is literally Cherry Blossom, and the wording is rather ingenious, saying that they fall beautiful, and we know that people are, especially young girls, jumping off the top of this building. But even in a not literal sense, she wants her life to be that short and ending while she is beautiful, not rotting, growing old. Interesting. Why would I want to go back there? No, wait a moment. I clearly remember that there was a long corridor here with metal grates and not whatever this is.
That monster. It's gone, right? Where is the studio?
I'm still here. Don't worry. Oh, that's just a lamp. Okay. Alright, now I just have to figure out which way I want to go. Well, I can go out here. Oh, what's that? The younger generation social media report. Inside the fog of social media. Wait, they took the idea of the fog in Silent Hill and they made it into a metaphor of social media? I mean Silent Hill's fog. All of the teenagers interviewed said they were ashamed of the risque selfies they posted online. They also claimed they experienced anxiety over not getting any likes on such photos. What all of the kids had in common was extremely low self-esteem. The greater their anxiety and lower their confidence, the more pronounced their reactions were to positive attention. Oh, I meets the title, Solitude and Anxiety in Teenagers. So those with low self-esteem seek validation in the form of likes. Also interesting, the text on this book, I'm assuming, is written in German. The sense of fulfillment they experienced after getting a like online is difficult for adults to comprehend. Furthermore, even when acknowledged, the teenagers still could not view their actions positively and quickly reverted to despair, seeking more attention to fill the void. Teenagers who are not yet psychologically mature run the risk of experiencing this toxic quest for validation. I do like how Konami made an effort to center this Silent Hill game around a newer phenomenon, a modern issue. That is clever. Yes. Okay, now I can go that way. Possibly not this way, actually. Oh, wait, that's the bucket I've seen. Clever how they put that there. Because that is something that is unique. It stands out and people might be able to use it as a kind of waypoint. So we are on the other side of this gate. Staff only. So we are still on the same floor. Alright. That might mean that we get a view on the courtyard here. And I'm assuming those are all the flowers left in memory of those who died here.
The famous suicide spot.
But which way should I go now? It is certainly a tall building. Not going here. Or here. What's that? Also really clever how the flashlight is of the smartphones. Trash room. There's an entire room dedicated to trash? Dream big. Rocket ship and the planet. Okay, not going there. Another elevator. There should be a staircase somewhere here.
Creepy. Maya, I hope you're alright.
Are you talking about the graffiti or the place? By the way, that any more about college? I can't do it. You don't have to decide right away. So, once you're at college, are you not coming back here? No way, I'll come back occasionally. My parents would give me shit if I didn't come home for breaks. But yeah, just give college some more thought, okay? So I guess she wants our character to go to the same college? I told you I can't go. It's not for me. Studying isn't my thing. I told you I would help you. It's fine, I can't do anything. Don't know what I'd do if I got in. Let's not throw your way too hard on yourself. Be proud of who you are. Wait, what about those drawings you showed me? You could audit an art class. It could lead to a job. I'm not Maya, okay? Oh, I see. So she is an artist as well.
Emily doesn't get it.
Gotcha. So you don't really like this place. I get it. People in this town see graffiti as nothing but trashy doodles. And my classmates talk about me. Might not be a bad idea to leave town, actually. The great thing about graffiti is the world's your canvas. And as long as I'm with you, I can have fun anywhere.
There's no way out.
First of all, because of the digital filter over it, it took me a moment to realize, but these cutscenes are indeed real life videos. And I guess the model of Maya was actually modeled after that real life actress that whom we see. But what does that mean, as long as I'm with you? So Maya is important to our character, but it's mutual. Again, this teddy bear. Why do I think this teddy bear was a gift between the two? Well, that's about the staircases. CV! Okay, is this the studio? Keep out. Well, it's not difficult to do. Oops. Sorry, what was that?
Maya, are you here?
Oh, another graffiti. That's about the ceiling fan. What is with this song?
This your studio?
You don't know? It seems she was even cooking here. And for once, we're actually not inspecting the graffiti, this one being the third.
Are these Maya's sketches? These aren't even finished. And they look this good.
They are indeed beautiful. Sakura.
They seem happy.
Oh, and the sketch of the graffiti, actually. That is
New
fascinating.
life.
New life. That is nice. How these sketches have multiple meanings. After all, art has many interpretations, and graffiti is art.
So full of life.
Was this the first one? What was that? Are you here? Yes. Where are you? This place is dangerous. We need to go. Maya, please. Maya, respond, please.
Why won't she reply? Where are you?
Well, somewhere in the building. Hopefully.
Am I going crazy?
Might not be the best time for that. Can I look at that again? I want to know who was on the last drawing. Or the last drawing was of okay, but once again I looked at everything and found a dead end. So what now? Oh, that's convenient. And would you look at that? That is actually an unfinished one.
It's beautiful. Who did Maya have in mind? Did you post this too? Even more followers. I lost followers again. Some new followers here. I need to upload stuff like this to get as many likes as Maya.
2022.
Sexy. Loving it. Stop with the boring photos already.
No sexy stuff, no followers.
Wow. You hate your followers.
Congrats on reaching your follower goal. Come on, we want sexy pics already.
Just stop! Please!
Followers, that's all it is these days. All it is about.
I'm sorry. You have your own situation to deal with. I was out of line. I was thinking selfishly. I'm so sorry.
No, I shouldn't have gotten mad like that.
Thanks, Anita.
Anita.
I guess I haven't accepted Maya's death yet.
What?
Huh?
Why did she jump from the villa? Why did she have to die?
Maya's dead? Wait. Maya's really dead? How could I forget that?
Are you alright, Anita?
But that's one thing.
Hello? Hello?
But who's sending the messages?
Then who's this?
Find it.
Who?
Find it. It as in what? So she committed suicide as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All the insults lining the walls. Am I running from something? Oh, yes! Yes, I am! Alright, that makes it a bit more urgent. Oh, sorry. I didn't know I was going around in circles. My bad. Open the darn door.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a great question. But first, let's focus on not dying. You're already on the roof. What?
Maya died. But her art lives on.
That's the beauty of art.
Even more followers.
Finished my masterpiece.
No one is ever going to notice me.
The roof.
This is where Maya jumped from.
Bad things happen because of you!
Maybe I can be like her. Here goes.
Broken phone. What a game! And again, really clever writing how she wanted to be like Maya all along. And even at the end she said maybe she could be in this one twisted way. What?
Back at the villa? But why didn't I die?
Uh-oh. You find it? Find what? Can't leave till you find it. Wait a moment. Can't leave, as in her soul, till you find it. That could mean many things. She could mean many things. Because it's rather obvious, at least I think it is, that to Maya, our character was important. Anita was important. So maybe she wants her to find courage to move on or to leave, or to realize that she doesn't have to be Maya. She can be herself. Or it could be a more literal thing to find. It might be that Maya left something a gift to Anita, and that is what we have to find. But it's also interesting. I have to say, especially after the first half of today's stream, how I said that it is in some ways easier to advertise content with a female character. And I also said, but it doesn't mean that it's easier. And female VTubers face problems and difficulties that I don't have to. And this game highlights that with how women on the internet in a way pressured into creating sexy content, as the game put it, and it's really difficult to deal with that, I would imagine, because you have to create your boundaries, and if you do, you will be called names. If you go along and you focus on quote-unquote entertaining your fans and even breaking your own boundaries, you will be called names. So it's definitely not easier to be on the internet as a woman. It is different. And I really appreciate how this game shows that. But also makes me wonder about many things, because Maya mentioned how not only Alita is important to her, but how her classmates were talking about her, about Maya, I guess behind her back. But what? It could be that her graffiti work, her persona as CB was a secret, and it could be that, since doing graffiti is somewhat illegal. But it also could be something else. It could be, and I kind of get that feeling, I might be wrong here, that she was acting all friendly like towards a certain girl. But let's see where this goes. This really you, Maya? Can't leave till you find it. Good answer. Maya's dead, you're not her. Okay, well, you told her, and it seems she's really... she's really focused on this one thing. Can't leave till you find it. As a last thought lingering in this building. Who the fuck is this? You can't leave till you find it. Oh, that's different. You can't leave. Now that introduces the question, were the previous messages saying the same thing, because can't leave till you find it could mean I can't leave, as in Maya, or you can't leave. Which one is that? Tell me! She won't.
What the fuck?
Also, was there blood there? Don't think so. So it seems we are stuck in a loop. And
No, my battery.
great. And what will matter more than anything is what changes. No hope, that's the same. Same building. Same graffiti. And darkness. Yeah, this is the same place. Still can go up. But the light guides us to this no exit sign and the fridge. Bad girl gets an empty plate. Is that something her mother said?
That girl gets an empty plate.
I'm assuming. And apparently I can't open the fridge. Wait a moment. Why are there a thread around the arms? And why are the legs backwards? Slightly strange. Oh, that's nice. It's all your fault. Interestingly, that gets no.
This is all your fault. Bad things happen because of you.
I wanted to say it gets no voice acting. It did. So where do I go? I guess I go through the same areas. The question is, will the graffitis be different? Slightly. Bitch! It's all your fault, loser, slut.
What? Who'd do this?
So once again, this is a physical representation of someone's mind. In this case, Anita's. Oh, I don't think I've been here before. Oh, playing darts with a knife. Noble. Okay, that surprised me slightly. You seem sad. What's that? The younger generation trauma, a report. Children who turn trauma into tales. Solitude and anxiety in teenagers, part 2. Oh, it's the same book. All of the teenagers surveyed suffered from deep psychological issues caused by past experiences, and interestingly, all of them conceptualized those issues and grandiose stories of sorts. One girl placed herself in the role of a tragic hero, convincing herself she was at the mercy of an abusive stepmother, and that her loving real mother existed elsewhere. It's interesting conjuring up a lie, because that is better than accepting reality, but it is a coping mechanism, and one can hardly blame someone for trying to make their existence bearable. Another girl viewed her childhood scars as stigmata, believing those scars would bloom into beautiful cherry blossoms. Why do I think that we are not talking about just any random girls, but the characters in this game? These convenient tales in the face of extreme adversity are born out of a deep desire to escape unbearable pain and self-hatred. The greater the trauma, the more grandiose the story surrounding it. That's interesting. Did you restart your stream? Unfortunately, I had to, because my well, the ice melted off of my router, so I had to restart it, and that unfortunately made my stream cut off for a bit. Oh, dung. Glad I checked. Thank you so much. Where did I come in?
Wait, it's back on?
What? What's there? Oh, I thought that was an arrow. Those are just the broken blinds. I don't remember this one. Could I have come in here earlier? This is a different one. Underdog. This is a different bedroom. Can I go out? No, I can't. Piece of shit. With a smiley face.
How could somebody do this?
Your art sucks.
Some
Wow.
people really have nothing better to do. Wait. I bet it was these guys.
Oh. Okay. Why do you have darts poking out of you? So wait, this is why she said in that message that those students from the school deserve to be hospitalized because they were bullies of sorts. Okay, can I leave? Thank you. You have something in your backpack, perhaps? Also, I unfortunately couldn't really get a good look at the dates and the different numbers on the phone, and I cannot check the social media pages. Okay, apparently I'm not going back. So someone was throwing darts at these people? Or is this once again just her mind creating this representation of how she imagined fighting back the bullies by throwing these darts. Oh, I can go out. Wonderful.
What's this?
That's a pit. And the fog. And I think, indeed, I've been here at least, but I couldn't open that door. I've already read this one. Interesting. So some things don't change. I'm really back where I've been. But maybe I get to explore areas that I couldn't before. Amelia!
This is just like before.
Sorry for the late reply, I fell asleep. This is indeed like before. But that means now we can reply differently, making the outcome different. You feeling okay? Good enough to get out of bed. Sorry for being a bad friend. That is indeed different. So, is Maya really dead? Why are you asking that? Oh, she's asking that based on their phone conversation. But that hasn't happened. Not yet. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Please tell me. I still can't believe she's gone either. Wish it was a lie. She seemed perfectly fine before it happened. That is actually a good question, because when it comes to Anita, because we kind of hear and see her side of the story, we understand that she is depressed, that she went through trauma, and so it makes sense why she would want to follow Maya and kill herself. However, when it comes to Maya, we don't know pretty much anything about her. Yes, she had many followers, many whom liked her art, but there were also people who didn't like her art. And we see her through the biased eyes of Anita, who idolized her, or at least her art. But this really nicely shows that as much as she might have seemed perfectly fine, she had her own issues. Issues we don't know about. And maybe that's why she decided to jump. So Maya really is dead then, yeah? Anita, are you okay? You getting enough sleep? Kinda. I'm taking some pretty good meds. Meds are good, but what about therapy? Okay, interesting. We are going back to the original conversation. That doesn't really do
You're
much
so
to
good
be
me.
honest.
You're leaving me behind.
I see, so they are friends, but they would be separated because Amelie is going to another school, whereas Anita isn't. Maya really didn't tell you anything? No, all she talked about was a book she read recently. Still, I feel guilty for what happened. What book? Even if she didn't tell me anything, I should have known something was up.
Did Maya really not say anything? Like, at all?
So what'd you think of the book?
What book?
The author killed themselves when they were young. Something beautiful from something tragic. It's kinda enchanting, isn't it? I wonder what they were thinking right before they died. Anyway, I didn't think you'd share your thoughts in a letter. You really are shy, aren't you? I actually kinda like that, though. You write in a really flowery and passionate way. I can't wait to read more.
Oh, okay. Letters.
That is interesting because even in these real life cutscenes, the sticky notes are there on the wall. So they are not just memories. But then what are they? Also, you might have noticed that Anita never talks during these memories. Only Maya does. She's only a listener. And especially in this one, it's strange because she asks about what she thought about the book. But then says how she was surprised that Anita shared her thoughts in a letter, showing that she's shy. But if Anita shared her thoughts about the book in a letter, then why did Maya ask about what she thought about the book? That means that the thoughts Anita shared were not about the book, but something else. What? Also, yes, indeed, she seems to be romanticizing the idea of dying young and suicide, so yes, as much as it is certainly difficult to notice and realize if someone is going through depression and what they might be planning on doing, this is a good example of how a person who seems to be in an overall good standing and also who is smart and working with art and well read, they can find themselves in a bad place and think about committing suicide. It is rather real, and I think Silent Hill is a franchise that dares to show that kind of reality, which is brave. Now, where were we? Okay, we went around again. Same newspaper. Could I come in here before? Wasn't this the dead end door? This looks like a shrine. Belief in the Witch of Kattenstedt. Those who believe in the Witch of Kattenstedt share many practices with modern Wiccans, such as praying for a bountiful harvest and goddess worship. What sets the practice apart is its slight blend of both Western and Eastern customs. As for what led to the mixing of customs, there is one rather creative theory. During the joint efforts of Japanese and German entrepreneurs and laborers in the 1930s to foster economic growth and prosperity, there was an exchange in cultural beliefs, giving rise to the belief in witches. Interesting how they connected Japan with Europe here. I think those are animal bones.
Wonder what those guys are talking about. Fortune telling? A lot of people are getting into that, huh? You don't believe in that stuff? Well, I think there's something real about it. My great-grandmother was a fortune teller. I hear people here used to treat her like some sort of prophet. But they all eventually turned on my great-grandmother. Guess you can predict other people's futures, but not your own.
Origami songs. So I guess her great-grandmother was Japanese and came to Germany during this joint effort that we heard about, and that makes sense because it says it was in the 1930s and now it's 2022 in the game, I think. And indeed Maya seems to have Japanese traits when it comes to her appearance overall. Interestingly, this graffiti is unchanged. If you want food, do what I say.
If you want food, do what I say.
Another memory about Anita's mother. The glorification of death in Japanese culture. That's an interesting thing to read in a Japanese game. In Japanese culture, there has long been a sense of beauty in sacrifice, with harakiri, killing oneself by slicing one's stomach, being a prime example. The idea was that by taking your own life, you symbolically purge the world of your transgression and purify yourself. This concept can be confusing to many Westerners, with younger people innocently assuming that the Japanese yearn for a beautiful way to die. Oh, I see. A beautiful way to die. Modern Japanese people, however, do not view suicide in such a positive light anymore. And the life they value is not the biological variety, but rather a social one, where death is needed to protect that life. What? The life they value is a social one. But how do you protect that life? A social life. I guess that would go back to the Harakiri idea of dying for your apparently the heat is still too much. Let's see if we can get back to something. Something of a stable point. Give me a moment. Well, with the router tended to, how this heat is taking its victims. Mm-hmm. And I've been there, I've been here. This is still a dead end. So where to go next? I guess through the same rooms? Huh. Trash room. Well, I guess it's exactly what it says on the door. Hate-filled notebook. This is all your fault, everything. You're a heartless bitch. You stole my only friend, my place in this world, all of it. And you don't even care I'm invisible to you. I fucking hate you. You're not talented, you're not special. You call those shit stains art. You came out of nowhere and ruined everything. Fuck off, fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off! Get the fuck out of my life, you piece of shit freak! It's interesting. Who wrote that? And about who? I'm not sure if Anita perhaps wasn't so fond of Maya or the other way around. Oh. No trigger. Whatever that is. College Prep Diary, December 2020. December 23rd, 2020. I haven't been able to study since my brother came back for Christmas break. He's nice and doesn't interrupt my studies or anything, but I can't stand him staring at me. I know he was probably just messing with me back then, but I've been scared of him ever since. Of what? It's made me hate any guy looking at me. I can't believe other girls walk around school and town showing so much skin. What happened? February 21st, 2021. Okay, so this is next year. I think I'm finally finding my study groove. My test scores are really good. I'm worried about how much my parents are fighting recently though. They were yelling at each other again today. I asked Mom why, but she wouldn't say. May 11th, 2021. This is it. Test day tomorrow. Mom told me I should be proud of myself since I worked so hard, so I'm feeling great. She's not my real mom, but I know she loves me and I love her. Mom, I'm going to ace this test tomorrow for both you and Dad. That is interesting. I don't think this is our character's diary. Because, well, she didn't... Well, let's put it the other way around. Her mother didn't really like her, but this says she's not my real mom, so who knows? It doesn't say, but I could believe this is Maya's. We are finding things kind of scattered around in different apartments. College prep diary. Okay, so this is before that. October 17th, 2020. I'm finally focused on my studies, so I think I might pull an all-nighter. It won't be good for my skin. I can just hear people calling me troll or nerd, but I don't care. I have to make it to college that's in the city. Wanting to get into college. Then this could be our friend who's been texting us. Mom and Dad are counting on me to do well. I'll make them proud by getting into my first choice. Alright, time to hit the books. Still morning. November 9, 2020. Dad was talking today about how there was a plan to rebuild the town. They were going to use a bunch of funding from China to turn the town into something better, but everything got cancelled due to COVID. Interesting little detail tying this into the real world. Sure, it would have been nice if it had gone through, but I just couldn't see it happen. Even if things had worked out, not in this place. It hasn't been special since I was little. There's nothing to do. The buildings are ancient. It's a dump. This could be our friend. My future isn't here. It's in the city, where college life is waiting for me. Everything's riding on my entrance exam next year. I have to get out before my brother comes back. Oh, there's a photo there, but I'm not sure who's on it. Even though that is a young girl. Doesn't really look like Amelie. Or Maya. So someone was preparing for her college exam.
Stay home alone!
That's not how you cook. College prep diary, August 2021 to September 2021. So this is, I think, the third one actually. In order. August 24, 2021. I got some materials for my first choice in the mail today. I'm going to be a college freshman. I'm so happy. I still can't believe it. So this is after the exam, and it seems she indeed got into the first choice. Mom, Dad, I'm going to study my ass off and be the best daughter ever. Thank you so much for everything. September 2020. 22nd, 2021. Mom and Dad are yelling at each other. They talking about bankruptcy. Wasn't everything supposed to work out even without the rebuilding plan? So this means they're out of money, right? Does this mean I can't go to college? All that hard work was for nothing? No way, don't leave me, Mom. I can't stay here. I can't be stuck here with my brother. September 23rd, 2021. Mom just left. She told me to get out of the way. I have to get out of here. I want to disappear. But where would I go? This is all a bad dream. This is all a bad dream. This is all a bad dream.
Amelie hated the way her brother looked at her. I bet she wants to leave to get away from all that.
Emil, what? So it is indeed her. So that's why she wants to go to college so badly. But she also wants to take Anita with her, even offering to help her study. News article on suicides. Young student found dead, possible suicide, September 25th, 2021. At around 10 a.m. on the 24th, a local resident reported seeing an 18-year-old female high school student fall from the roof of the Kattenstedt apartment building. The girl was rushed to the hospital but was pronounced dead 2 hours later. According to school staff, the girl was distraught over not being able to attend college due to trouble at home. No note or diary was found, but police still believe her death may be a suicide. Is she dead too?
Amelie's not like this, though. Right?
Oh, okay, so when she talked about Emily after reading these notes, that was because the idea of going to college reminded her of Emily. But these diaries are not hers, or at least the game is trying to tell us that they are not hers. But I am not sure. At this point, who knows? It could be, but then again, there are no names. Really cleverly hiding everything. The important details. Clever. At the end of the game, it will be revealed that everyone is dead. Deutschland Medical University School of Medicine Orientation. Dear incoming freshmen, welcome to Deutschland Medical University. Founded in 1709, DMU is one of Europe's oldest and most revered institutions. Its state-of-the-art research facilities eagerly await your arrival. Orientation details when September 24th, 2021, 11:30 to 13:00. Where? School of Medicine Central Lecture Hall. Please wear a mask when attending. Of course, because of COVID. So this is why she committed suicide on the day of the orientation. Because she couldn't go there. But who? Who was this girl? That is the big question. But now we know the university. School of Medicine. DMU, Deutschland Medical University.
This is for the college Amelie wants to go to.
Hey Anita, you got a minute to talk? Can I scroll back up to see if you made any mention of this university, even though it was just confirmed that indeed, yes, she is going there. Sure, what's up? You seemed kind of out of it before. If something's bothering you, you can let me know. Are you dead too? Thanks, but I'm fine, no. Sorry to bring it up, don't wanna pry. Nah, it's okay, I don't mind. Hey, we should go shopping together sometime. I haven't left my house in what feels like forever. Plus my brother's coming here. Alright, you okay? Yeah, just gonna try to avoid him as much as possible. So shopping, yeah? We can find you something cute. Nah, I'm good. I'm not a fan of crowds. And nothing looks cute on me anyway. Oh, come on. Stop talking like that. You're way too hard on yourself. You've got the looks. You just need to find the right outfit.
Too hard on myself, huh? Amelie's the only one who thinks that.
So not Emily, but Amelie? I'm pretty sure I mispronounced these names like a dozen times already. Already been to the trash room, thank you. Oh, convenient. But I will of course look around. 211. Not like I could get a secret trophy, because unfortunately there are no trophies in this game. A shame, Konami, a shame. Oh, for fuck's sake, which way should I go?
It won't open.
Well, I heard her, or rather found her humming. And I will take that as discovering your secret. And you cannot stop me. I found a secret hummingbird. Beef. Okay. More of a pork person myself, but fine. Okay, that looks way too clean to be part of this building.
School.
Yep, I guess this is the moment when the game verifies that all this is just a dream. Or a nightmare. Whichever you prefer. 9 Zoo Dragon. Which is a locker? Whose locker is that? Can we find something interesting here, perhaps? I hate crowds. Who throws a shoe? Come on.
Go away!
Littering. Which? Oh, I guess that is us then. That notebook looks like that hate-filled notebook we found. Freak! No wonder nobody likes you at school. So am I supposed to go further, or Oh. Wait, Oh, it's just repeating.
What the hell?
Get out, you freak, slut!
Your art's fucking
You're
weird!
a freak, cocky piece of shit!
Let me guess, I can go that way. Well,
Easy! Shut your whore mouth!
a corridor lined with bullies. That is an interesting idea for a horror game. Also, I'm not sure if it's because of the first person view, but it's kind of strange how she opens the doors.
Maya's not a freak. She's my friend.
Maya? Wait a moment. So it was Maya who was bullied? And that note we found about someone's great-grandmother, that was Maya's? Also, I can look back, but not turn actually around. I can just look back. I see. Oh! Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Sorry. What you doing? Could you please leave my jugular? What? So we just...
Why are you chasing me?
So we just rewind. Those are really nice animated textures here. Don't run. Well, I kind of tried doing that in a way. Didn't work out. Oh, that's the altar. Oh, the bullies. I have to say, this is thoroughly confusing. And that is a nice thing that they could pull that off. But I guess I'm just following the light. Oh, bullies.
Are you gonna pick on me?
Are you gonna pick on me next? Also, after Maya, the bullies would target her.
Why are you chasing me? Not again. Not again. What did I do to deserve this?
Find it. I'm not sure where this game is going. I can imagine two possibilities here. One is that the main character did something to Maya, and this is kind of her revenge, except she doesn't remember it, much like how she didn't remember that Maya is dead. The other possibility is that Maya is actually trying to help her in a twisted way. This creature, this monster, as the game puts it, is covered in cherry blossoms, and I have a feeling that she is a sort of representation of Maya. And maybe that is why when she catches up to us, we don't just die. Even though that might be because we are kind of stuck in this loop. But maybe she's trying to guide us somewhere so we can find whatever she wants us to find. And in reality, this creature is not so evil? Find what? Find it. Well, it. That's all the information you get. Just tell me what I'm looking for. Find it. I mean, it's a limited space, so...
What the fuck am I supposed to find?
I think yourself, actually. Based on this drawing. Oh, purest, thank you. I'm almost out of tea and I don't know how long this game is. This is terrible. Thank you for the boop as well. I don't know how that helps, but if it suits you, well, I'm happy. Welcome in. But I do have to say that after the first few seconds, I charge additional for booping. So, do you want to renew your booping subscription, or are you happy with the trial period ending now? Is the boop to your nose a manual activation on your end? Yes, because otherwise I would get 79 fingers booping my nose at the same time. I know my viewers.
The girl in this picture is Amelie.
She is? I thought it was you. Wait. Wait a moment. That would mean that Maya was really close to Amelie. And those memories we've seen, those weren't Alina's or Anita's. They were Emily's. But then our character came along and became friends with Amelie. And those hateful notes were written by Maya. So our character ruined their relationships. Is that it? So that's why Maya is chasing us? But then what do we have to find? It would make sense in some way, because Amelie is friendly towards us. And Maya felt like she lost her. And even though she was bullied in school, hope you have a good stream. I go back to trying my competitive games and lurk. Thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in. So, despite her having troubles, she carried on because she had Amelie. But then she felt like she didn't. And that's why she gave up. That is the reason why she jumped. But then why send the message? And what should our character find? That is rather clever. I do like it. Maya's diary. Finally we know someone's. January 31st. I haven't really been in a good mood since this morning. I tried to lose myself in my graffiti, but I wasn't feeling it. Maybe it's because Mom and I argued this morning. Probably not. We've clashed before. I've known for a long time we value different things. We don't know the year. Is it because my classmates teased me? I doubt it. They don't know me. They are just taking their issues out on someone. It's got to be because I lost the special person and the hope he gave me, right? Why do I feel like this? I've never felt like this before. Special person and the hope he gave me. And that can be Amelie. Oh, this is getting more and more confusing. Quite interesting.
It's locked.
Also, I can interact with doors that are locked. Oh, I can look at this again. Finally. Yes, I've seen these.
This guy looks familiar.
Oh, so this is a guy.
They're hurt.
Who are there?
Where are you going? Yeah, that's right.
So wait, if this is a story, then he was someone special to Maya, but she lost him, and so she left.
Amelie.
Who are you talking to?
What's that? Oh, you like what you see? Come closer then. Wait a sec. You two are from my class.
Two?
Those glasses look good on you. Sorry, she's so cute. I couldn't help myself.
Amelie?
Feel free to stop by anytime. You're always welcome.
So these
I
are...
only ever cared about Amelie. She didn't see me. I was invisible to her.
So the two was Amelie and someone. Perhaps Anita? Perhaps that guy? But these are not memories then, even though they look like they are memories from someone's perspective, it's kind of just a long cutscene cut up into segments, and as we explore we get to see it, but we get to see it as the player. It's not the character remembering it, at least I think. At this point I'm not sure about anything in this game, to be perfectly honest.
I'm back at school.
There's no beauty in any of this. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something.
This is Maya. She's wearing the same kind of bracelet as that guy in the drawing.
I borrowed that book you wanted. I finished it, so it's all yours. I wrote my impressions in a letter. Read it when you get home, okay?
My impressions in a letter. But someone else did the same, giving it to the letter to Maya.
Where was it? That book.
Oh, this is getting more confusing by the moment. Witch's curse impedes progress. Kettenstead, the town cursed by a witch. Malicious magic to blame for city slump. Kettenstead continues to see a rapid decline in its population. The birth rate is at a mere 0.7, less than half of the German national average, 1.6. Miscarriages are also at 31%, more than double the average 15%. The economy is in shambles, and the once booming industrial city has failed to revitalize itself twice. So wait, this is a current article. The number of researchers studying the occult point to a witch as the cause of the economic downturn in Kettenstedt. The witch was a Japanese woman who used her clairvoyance to influence economic development in the town in the 1930s. Researchers believe she was hunted down and killed. Before her death, she is believed to have placed a curse on the town, stymieing its growth. That's a word I've never heard before, but I will certainly look it up. Interesting that such an article is.
So, it is a curse. But why me? Why do I have to be cursed like this?
But it is indeed interesting that such an article is even published about such. Find it. Tell me, is this your curse? Find it. I don't think we will get more.
Find what in a place like this?
I mean, we have little else to do than running around, reading things. The Witch Hunt. The Witch Hunt of Kettenstedt. In 1930s Germany, the town of Kettenstedt attracted wealthy entrepreneurs and enjoyed a period of economic prosperity. Behind that success, though, was supposedly a Japanese woman who used her clairvoyance and mystical powers to guide the entrepreneurs. She would come to be known as the Witch of the Far East and would be greatly respected by the German people. However, in 1947, the entrepreneurs suffered great losses. A large fire spread throughout their industrial parks, losing them the majority of their factories. The witch of the Far East, who was hospitalized, jumped off the roof of the hospital and killed herself. The witch had been diagnosed with an unknown illness, and many believed that the fires pushed her over the edge. So wait, she wasn't hunted down, right? Am I understanding this correctly? I hope so. Some citizens, however, claimed that a witch hunt was to blame. They argued the witch's rise to prominence angered the mayor's party, who used the chaos from the fires as a cover for murder. There is no evidence to support this claim, and many now view it as a mere conspiracy theory. But the mayor's party did manage to regain influence in the town after the witch's death. Since then, citizens have started to believe any stroke of bad luck is a result of the witch's curse. Bad luck, you say? So what really happened? We have a little mystery.
Witch's curse? Is that why I saw what I did before?
You saw what you did before, as in dying? Okay, where is that book?
Looks like there's space for a book here. Wait, I think I know these.
Do you remember a random book you saw once?
No way.
That's what we are looking for? I still wait for you. And we have 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are looking for the second in the series. But I guess it will not be in the library. It will be in a locker. Why do I think this is a chase sequence? Oh, I can't look back. Okay, this is not a chase sequence.
It's like that other school. Why does this always happen?
I've never seen Maya like that before.
I do like the cinematography of the cutscenes. I have to say, these real life cutscenes. You're right, Anita? You left me on red, so I was worried. Oh, right. Sorry, I was just thinking about Maya. Not sure if you know this, but Maya was bullied at school. But I guess she had to. I know. But she said she was okay. I figured I shouldn't push the issue. Then it was too late. Why didn't she say anything before she died? Maybe she did. You just didn't know what it meant. Things change with the context. Everything seems important. After a life ends. But that is how it is. That's why it's important to live life, to care about people, knowing that though hopefully in a long time, but it will end. I wish she had talked to me. Maybe she didn't see me as a friend.
It's not true.
So which way should I go? This is where I came from.
It won't open.
What? It was worth a try. You never know. $209. Back in the apartment building? Apparently no. Since when do school doors have numbers? Especially on ones leading to corridors? Liar.
What?
I've always said it, but kids can be really cruel. Okay, do we have the book? Razor blades.
Maya's locker. No, it's not here. It wasn't here before either.
Maya. And that next to her. Amelie? Okay, well, where is it? Has to be somewhere. Don't worry, I figure out which door I should actually go to. It says 1. Alright, should I go back? It says 0. Wait a moment. There was that cutscene where she gives the book back, so it should be in someone else's locker.
My locker. Why is it locked? Is there something I don't want to see?
How the fuck should I know what my locker number is? I mean, it's your locker number, you should know. Well, we have a 1 here, a 0 there, a 3 there, and a 2 there. Which is great, except I don't know the order.
Amelie's locker.
Okay, Amelie's.
Yes.
There's the book.
It's just a novel. Wait a sec.
It is important, but why?
Wait.
Wait, the piece of paper inside it. That was from Maya. That was her impression of the book, right? So Amelie gave that to the main character? But why? Okay, so we have a 2, which is blue, a 1 that is yellow, a 3 that is red, and a 0 which is white. And you know where we also have colors? Here. Liar. Which means that white is the first. That's 0. Red is the second, which is 3. Yellow is the third, which is 1. And R, that's the blue one, the fourth, that's 2. So that's 0, 1, 0, 3, 1, 2. And if that's true, this is a really fun puzzle.
I know what's inside, and I can't look away. Here it is.
The note.
What's this letter? Was it inside the book?
It was.
Remember when I said I wanted to live like a cherry blossom? To be beautiful and dignified for a fleeting moment, simply by letting go of life. Daring to bloom, knowing it won't last. And so falling in vivid color. I wish I could live like that. I want to experience true beauty, if only for a moment. I met someone who made me feel different. He showed me a whole new world, gave me hope. I honestly thought he could help me find a new me. I felt it with all my heart. But people didn't understand us. Didn't want that from us. In the end, they took my hope from me. They took him away. People who can't achieve beauty seek comfort in others. They fear anyone different, hate them, try to tear them down. I can't take much more of it. I wish you and I could run away together, Amelie. Just me and you.
So there was indeed a boy, and I think that might have been the other person there when she noticed them, because she said that those two were from her class. And I guess Amelie was kind of her best friend. I'm not sure how people took him away from her. Maybe it was the bullying or spreading rumors. But at the end of the day, they couldn't be together, and since he was kind of a source of hope for Maya, they took hope from her. And so she instead decided to seek beauty and to become beautiful in this twisted way that she found. Even though it's interesting that one of the articles said that Western people misunderstand it, this Japanese idea, and Maya was a descendant of someone Japanese, I think. So I'm not sure if she misunderstood it. I think she might have interpreted it in a dangerous way.
Maya. She was asking Amelie for help. But I just... everything. You're way more talented than me. So, why? Why take Amelie from me? You acted like I wasn't even there. Amelie is my friend. She's mine! I only wanted to take her down a bit. She was taking Amelie away from me. She wouldn't pay attention to me.
Oh.
How was I supposed to know she'd actually kill herself?
So the other person there was actually her. And she took the note from the book. So indeed it was her notebook that was filled with those hate-filled notes. She felt that Maya took Amelie away from her. I really wasn't sure if they would go with the idea that the main character is kind of the bad guy again, but it seems that is the idea. But they put it in a rather realistic general setting, which makes it even more upsetting somewhat. Oh, there's the exit. I guess that's where we're going. Fine, we are not going to the exit. Nothing here. Nothing here. And that is R. Locker. So where am I supposed to go? It's all your fault. Hey, it's an interesting thing because in a twisted way it kind of is. Oh, all the photos there. Yep, that didn't get us anywhere. The FPS perspective certainly makes this all the more confusing. And the fact that sometimes you almost run into the creature who is chasing you is certainly something that puts you on the edge of your seat. She can open doors! She can open doors! But maybe this time I can get around. Uh-oh, she is quick. Open the door, open the door. Why am I back here? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, come on. Okay, follow the lamp. Is it a twisted metaphor or bit of symbolism that the light is guiding us? You know, I really tried. Noted. We are not supposed to be dying.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, let's try that again. Even though it could be that we need to actually fail once. Okay, so that's 202. This is 210. I am trying to figure out which way I might need to go. But my strategy thus far, which I'd like to say has worked, was just run in whatever direction you can. So I couldn't get through here before because she was here. Now let's follow the lamp. Let's follow this lamp. Okay, lockers, that's new. Lamp. I have no clue where I'm going. Apparently around in a loop. A masterful move.
I'm sorry!
Oh, freak. Lamp is that way. Whew. Saved it at the last moment.
Maya, I finally get it. I know what you wanted me to find.
Oh no,
Yeah,
she
what's up?
calls her.
I'm so sorry, Amelie. Maya died because I killed her.
What are you talking about?
You and Maya wrote letters to each other, right?
Yeah, but then Maya jumped off the villa roof.
Well, there was supposed to be one in the last book you had, too.
What?
That letter was a message for you.
Why are you telling me this, Anita?
I was jealous of Maya. I was afraid she'd take you away from me. My mom was right. I should never have been born.
Oh, wait, Anita, calm down.
Wow. They not only made a game about suicide and depression, but they created an ending, at least I think this is the ending, where the depressed character dies and turns out to be the bad guy in a way. And so it's not just a tragic suicide, there's more to it, there are layers to it.
What?
Alright, this is different.
I jumped off the building.
Twice. Apparently Maya is not done with you yet. Quite yet. Well, that's a body. That's your body.
Even if I die, this doesn't end. How many times do I have to go through this?
Find it. How can I get you to forgive me? Please, Maya, tell me. Why won't you say anything? But she obviously just wants you to find it, whatever it is. Where's the body? And what is this hole? Maya's diary, number 2, February 4th. I ended up heading to the roof of the villa. Couldn't help but think of the girl who jumped to her death last year. Actually, a lot of girls killed themselves here. Old teens, supposedly. The other place is a famous spot for people to kill themselves. Looking down from the roof, I could see how high up I was. The thought of a light breeze sending me flying made me feel a little queasy. Were they not scared? What was going through their heads? Were they jumping away from something? Or to something? Hit her with the please respond. Tried, but she keeps saying find it. And I still don't understand what it is. I thought it was the book, but apparently that's not it. Okay, so I checked and this game is in theory 2 hours long. I've been playing it for more than 3.5. No future. Oh, that's the elevator.
Don't you dare go outside!
Okay. No hope. No hope. So we can't go back. We have only one way to go this time.
It won't open.
Trash room is closed. No exit. So indeed it's really interesting that they made the main character both do something horrendous in a way, but also not clearly make her evil. Because yes, she wanted to get between Maya and Amelie, because she felt like Maya was taking Amelie away from her, but she didn't necessarily know that it would end the way it did. Though it is true that she could have read the message and understand the implications, but she didn't know Maya. As she said, Maya kind of looked through her. Even when they met, Maya was only interested and turned towards Amelie and reached out to hold her hand. And she was only talking to her, so obviously Maya was really close to Amelie here, but with all that, it wasn't the plan to make Maya so hopeless that she would jump off the roof of this building. And we know that Annalie had her own traumas. The main character had her own traumas, and there is a reason why she was so afraid of being alone and left alone, because she was a loner. At least I think. Though at this point I'm not really sure whom all these notes are targeted towards. But she had troubles, and she was happy to have Amelie, and she didn't want to lose her. So it's really interesting that this tale is not so simple. It's not black and white. There is no good and evil in a way. There is a monster chasing a person, but there is much more to the background and why this is happening here, and all the things that happened that lead up to this moment. And I guess that's where the game really shines, as you put together the pieces. So I have to say, it is an interesting game for sure, and for a free release, I can barely complain about anything. There are some strange things here and there, but I think it's a really interesting quote-unquote short horror game, as much as it is not as short. And I do enjoy it. I do have to say that I am close to just passing out in the heat, but I will try to finish this game one way or another. Nothing here. I do feel like we are getting close to the ending. The Silent Hill phenomenon. Aha, there we have it. How the games are connected. The suicide rate has increased around the world, in large part due to the struggles brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, with countries still unsure how best to handle the issue. These trying times have also given rise to a strange phenomenon in many areas. Those affected suddenly claim to see fog, even on fair weather days, and lose consciousness shortly after. There was indeed fog all around. This has come to be known as the Silent Hill phenomenon, named after a similar event that occurred in the eponymous, or more specifically, eponymous US town. The first to propose a theory explaining why this could be happening is Dr. XXX, a social psychologist at XXX University, who had the following to say on the matter. To one who is psychologically unstable, fog represents uncertainty and sensory illusions. When in a state of high stress, one's vision may become obscured or tunneled, as if one is wandering through a dense fog or mist. Societal uncertainty or apprehension about the future manifests as fog, thus blurring the lines between illusion and reality. As time goes on, we are seeing more and more cases of the Silent Hill phenomenon. In response, Dr. XXX calls for a rapid rebuilding of society, as well as a stronger emphasis on counseling and mental health care for the young. But thank you, Dr. XXX. During my Silent Hill 2 playthrough, I mentioned how the fog came to be in the first Silent Hill game, because of a technical limitation of the PlayStation, the original. And I said that as much as it was a solution to a technical limitation, it remained, and it returned in Silent Hill 2, which was released on the PlayStation 2 in 2001. Even though it was a solution, a by then obsolete technical limitation. Because from a solution, from improvisation, it became innovation. It became a trademark part of the game, a feature, a character, if you will. And that is a character that is synonymous with Silent Hill. And here you can see, more than 20 years later, how the developers now, completely different people, are giving more and more meaning into the fog, and how it all makes sense, and it kind of intertwines the different titles, the games in the franchise that is now more than a quarter of a century old. And I find that absolutely amazing, that indeed the art that the original developers created, it lives on, and it becomes the basis of new ideas and new iterations of Silent Hill games, which is just amazing. And I really find it a nice thing here that they included this. They tried to make it in a way put in the same universe. That is a really nice thing. And also a clever way to do it, because I really wasn't sure. I even said it when I started this playthrough. I wasn't sure how they will, if they will try to make this all make sense without some really strange explanation. But they did it, and it does work. Nice work. Let me guess. No exit. No future, no exit. That's no good. So the radio is now the smartphone.
This is... Wait, me and my mom lived here. This is our living room.
Sorry, I'm in the bathroom. That came out awkwardly. I guess those are your drawings. That is, I guess, your mother. Oh, so that wasn't a gift, that was hers when she was young. Diary of a Single Mother, December 2011. So now we get to see the mother's side. December 29th, 2011. I finally lost touch with him. I'll never see him again. I thought I found my happily ever after, but it was all a dream. However, I haven't lost everything. I still have my children, my cute little angels who lighten up my life. Oh goodness, you had multiple children. Why do I think that changed? It's really interesting how we go through the same rooms, the same apartment, but time passes.
Why won't you listen to a damn thing I say?
Medication. Diary of a Single Mother, February 2012. My new man showed up to my place today with pizza. Children definitely need a father, but they still won't take to him. He looked annoyed when he left. I hope he doesn't hate me. February 22nd, 2012. My daughter drew a picture of her family. We're smiling and holding hands. I wish she would have drawn him as well. Maybe she doesn't realize he might join our family. She's slower than other kids her age. I'm sure she'll catch up and pass them soon enough. I know how to raise a child. I'm a good mother. I'm nothing like that heartless bitch who raised me. I won't fill my children with hate and fear. Well, something went not exactly right. Also, is that a vodka bottle? Oh, different room. Sorry, it's just something of a reflex from Silent Hill 2. If I see a nightstand, I have to check for bullets.
I'm giving up my life for you!
What is that on the drawing? Diary of a Single Mother, March to April 2012. He showed up again with a smile on his face and a pizza in his hands from the new place he was raving about. My daughter hated the pizza though. She's extremely picky. I should probably teach her to eat things she doesn't like. I know I was forced to eat things I hated when I was a kid, but I guess it has to be done. March 22nd, 2012. The kids finally blew up in front of him today. He was exhausted from work and said he just wanted to relax. It makes me feel so good, but I can't do the same for him. Maybe I'm not strict enough with them. We need him for a happy life, and I need them to realize that. I know it's probably a little harsh, but maybe if they don't see the light for a while, they finally see the light in him. April 12th, 2012. He told me the banging on the closet door was making it hard for him to unwind. If they would just be quiet for a little bit, everything would be fine. What's wrong with them? He doesn't visit as much as he used to. If I don't figure something out, I may never see him again. So she tried to make things work, except her methods might have been a bit too out there. Wait. Why am I so short? Not going there. Diary of a Single Mother, May to July 2012. Everything seems to be going well now that we've been going out on dates. He was worried about my kids, so I brought them a bunch of books and toys that should be enough to keep them occupied, right? I've been going out so much lately that I left the place in a bit of a mess. I should clean it, but by the time I get back I have no energy. May 25th, 2012. I got contacted by the Child Welfare Center. I guess some nosy bitch or asshole in my building reported hearing a child crying at night in my place. The fuck do they know? He hasn't called me much lately. Am I destined to be alone? Everyone else is out enjoying life. Why I'm working my ass off raising kids? Why am I the fucking bad guy? July 15, 2012. If I hadn't had children, maybe I'd be planning my summer vacation with my friends right now. Nothing matters anymore. I'm just crawling through life. I know what's going on in the closet, but I can't look. I just want to be happy. What's wrong with that? I'm done.
Stop.
Excuse me? Notice from Child Welfare Center, Mrs. Krista Plannert. We reached out to you repeatedly but have yet to receive a response. We take this to mean you have no intention of remedying this issue. You are in violation of German Civil Code Article 1631 Section 2. Accordingly, the federal court has instructed us to take your children. Should you have any objections to this, please contact us as soon as possible. Frank Fisher, Kattenstedt Child Welfare Center. It's interesting that in the beginning the mother was trying to be kind and lenient because she didn't want to be like her mother. But in the span of 1 year, it all changed, and she becomes something quite terrifying. So much that she lost her own children. She became a bad mother, the thing she didn't want to end up being. But again, she had her own side of the tale of what happened, really. And in a way you can understand her as well. She didn't become some kind of a monster. She wanted some happiness. But it is difficult to balance it all. So this was the closet. What is the hole? News article on child dead by neglect. Boy found dead in a refrigerator, mother arrested. August 4, 2012. A boy was found dead today in a refrigerator in the home of his 41-year-old mother, Person A, who was arrested by local authorities for hiding the body. Person A claims to have locked her son in the closet for more than a day to punish him, and when she noticed he wasn't moving the next morning, she hid his lifeless body in the refrigerator. Investigators are conducting an autopsy to determine the cause of death. According to the investigation, Person A's daughter ran to a neighbor's house to call the police and report her mother for neglect. When detectives arrived at the house, they discovered her brother's body in the refrigerator and arrested the mother after she confessed to her crime. That is dark. Wow. They really went there.
You disobeyed me again! You can just stay in there!
Don't lock me in here! Let me out!
This is all your fault! Bad things happen because of you! You should never have been born! You're a burden! A curse for my mother! Yeah, that's exactly it! My mother yelled at me, hit me, locked me up! She inflicted the curse on my womb, and I gave it life!
What?
Sorry, Mom! Mom, let me out! Please don't leave me! Mom! Please don't leave me! Please don't leave me! I'm a curse. You always said you'd be better off without me.
You're not my daughter! You're a burden! A curse for my mother!
That wasn't her fault. Wasn't
You're wrong, Mom.
the children's
I
fault.
am your daughter. And just like you, I'm cursed.
That is all
Why
wrong.
am I seeing this room here in the villa? I tried so hard to forget this place.
So this is why the fridge was appearing so many times. And the baby toys. But that's a problem. That's a big problem. Who was that on the phone? Understood. Let's try again.
I'm sorry, Mom!
Oh, my controller is laughing. That is disturbing. I have no clue which way I should be going. Which is actually nothing new in this game. But that's where I would want to go. Apparently I won't. Oh, wonderful. I'm being chased. I don't know where I am. Don't even know where the... walls are. That's slightly problematic because I really don't know where I can and can't go. I'm just running around rather aimlessly.
When will this end?
But I guess the developers wanted to make this part a bit more difficult by making it darker. So I can go through here. Okay, let's go to the right. Let's not go to the right. Get the fuck out! I'm going. Okay, let's go to the left.
Everyone blames me.
Oh, right. Maybe I should try to get back here. Wait, how? Wait. Oh, I just realized. You can also go the other way around. Which means I could go around in a loop.
You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
Really? I'm looking for random things during the chase. So I should try to get to that door. If I only knew where the heck I was. Well, there's light here, that is probably a good sign. Okay, now we're in the school, apparently.
What are you hiding inside?
Don't you dare! I have enough problems already. Mainly that I don't have a clue where I am. Why do I have to get lost in every single game? Wait. I came back to the apartment. That means I actually managed to...
I really like what you drew me way back.
apparently I managed to get to that corridor that I originally tried to go through, and the creature came from, except I somehow managed to go around and come back somehow. Let's go to the left for a change. That's not understood. I can be reasoned with. If only I knew where the fuck I was. Okay. So I guess I should somehow remember this maze.
Amelie! Maya!
I also guess it's important to find the photos. So maybe there are a number of photos I should find. How am I here again? Okay, so I have to get here. But I guess I have to get there after I find a photograph. Alrighty. I died so many times, there's no new dialogue. Okay. I wonder if the picture that appears on
Way too hard on yourself.
on the phone is of any indication. Okay, so I found the photo. Great. Of course. Let's just go through here. I'd say this is new, but I have no clue.
What's that?
Oh, a chain comes off.
Oh. You like what you see?
Every time I find a photo, a chain comes off of the door. Oh goodness. This will be difficult. I have no clue where I am. Where the photos might be. I'm just going around, which is not good.
You're into art, right? You could audit an art class.
So that was on the list. Okay, wonderful. Sorry! You are gorgeous and all, but I'm trying to keep this thing going, this living streak that I have. Not even sure if I just ran past a photo before or not. Great, I have been here before. Frick! This is slightly difficult. Just slightly. Okay, maybe the phone is help and I'm just being silly. Oh, this is good. This is good, this is new. So when her face appears, that means the creature is close by.
What are you hiding inside?
Okay, which way you're going? Because I'm going around. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, I think all the chains are off. I just have to somehow find a way back to the apartment, which I think was this way. Go to the left. And here take another left. And this is not it. That's no good. 209. Which fucking one is 209? Not where I wanted to end up. Okay, I think I went this way before. So I have to go to the right. Yes! You're kidding me, there's one missing! Okay, just one more. Just one more photo, that's not crazy or anything. Already been here. I have no clue where I am. Don't ask. Do you have anything here, perhaps? Are you fucking kidding me? Don't you dare tell me you're going to get the kill now. Oh, right, I have to go this way. Okay. But wait a moment, this is the apartment, that's where I should be going to. Okay, everything else is closed, so once you collect them all, the chase ends, which is really nice. Where the freak should I go? Everything looks the same. Oh, this is it. The closed door.
Am I gonna be alone forever?
This is my studio. Okay, what am I supposed to be finding here? Maya's Diary 3, February 21st. I've been really absorbed in my work lately. I decided to paint the girls who jumped off the villa roof. I'd like to think they left this place for something better. I think I might finally be free of my despair because I've never felt this inspired. I'm going to put every last bit of myself into this piece. Oh, that's the one on the rooftop. March 4th. My roof piece is almost done. It might actually be my crowning achievement. But once this is done, then what? Do I have it in me to come up with something even better? How much longer can I enjoy the fame and praise I get now? Is there despair and disappointment waiting for me right around the corner? The sadness that gripped me before has clawed its way back into my mind. I guess it was always there. Who knows how often it will show up? The thought makes my skin crawl. Maybe I should just end things while I'm still happy. Go out on a good note. I wish I could talk to someone about all this. March 13, 2022. Popular artist found dead, cause unknown. At approximately 1 p.m. on the 12th, popular graffiti artist C.B. Maya Akko Hindenburg was found collapsed on the ground of an apartment building in Kattenstedt. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. The death of the 18-year-old girl comes as a shock to not only local community members but also to all those who were familiar with her work. Authorities believe the cause of death may be suicide, but given her popularity and the lack of warning signs to her peers, they have not ruled out foul play and are proceeding with full-scale investigation.
Wait. She killed herself half a year ago? And that means I've been here this whole time? What'll it take for you to forgive me? Please, end this. Just let me die.
I really wonder if she's even alive at this point. So this is from March. The flowers, the girls, the boy with the jewelry, and again the boy, and then leaving, the masterpiece. Interestingly, this comes after the masterpiece, even though that was the last one.
Is this me?
The other
When did
half.
you draw this?
I want to show the hidden side of girls. Their impulses, their urges. What are you hiding inside? Don't worry about what people think. Be proud.
So, she did notice me.
Will it be on the wall now? No. Alright.
I was so happy when my mom liked the first picture I drew.
Oh, a trip down memory lane.
I could have had a different life, too. I guess someone finally did love me.
Who?
You actually noticed me. I never thought you would.
Oh, these actually disappear completely. The items.
Emily, what should I do?
Let's go to the rooftop one last time.
Anita, what's up?
I'm sorry, Emily. I'm such a piece of shit. I had no idea she'd do that.
What are you talking about? Did something happen?
I thought I was invisible. That I didn't matter. No matter what anyone said, I didn't listen.
Anita?
But you and Maya, both of you did see me. I should have figured that out sooner.
Anita? Wait. Where are you right now?
Thank you, Amelie. You were always there for me. I'm going to go apologize to Maya now.
Wait! Anita! Calm down.
The implication
I just...
of that last line. Beautiful writing there.
Amelie.
Fly. No? Oh. She did forgive her? But what was it about
I'm
finding
here
it?
for you, Anita.
What did she have to find? The truth? Courage? Was it all in just her head?
Seeking
Or?
a connection with others is a sign of weakness. It's running away. The strongest animals don't form groups. They act alone and need only themselves to survive. Those who betray themselves to fit into a group are pathetic. There's no beauty in living like that. But I don't really mind. I just want someone to understand me. For those I love, and for those who love me, I want to keep moving forward and never look back to 18-year-old me.
Wow. So perhaps it wasn't really even Maya. It was once again just a town. Like Silent Hill. Twisting the world around someone in such a way that they would remember and realize the truth. And the original
Moving
creature
day.
actor?
It feels kind of scary leaving my hometown, but I'll be fine. I have my best friend with me.
Loneliness creeping to my skin, endless pain, trapped in vain. When I sing, come a heroine, take me in your big wings, fly high, white wings of her like
what a game! And indeed, the original creature artists worked on this creature as well, the one who worked on all the others, even in Silent Hill 2. That is quite nice. How Konami somewhat respects those original artists who created this franchise all those years ago. Nice. And what a game it is. Not that many people actually worked on it.
Too late, no more time to replay. Lost in faith. Hold my hands now, she said. Soulmate, we were born to relate. Winter rain, wash away my lost pain. Take on all my sins, my heroine is strong. We'll just sing your last song. Sleep tight, I don't weep like widows. Angels first, we are one forever. Won't my peace of mind I must find sacred signs, but I'm blind, I decline. Finite time of life will go by. Beautiful, Sakura and girl. Oh, don't leave me. Find me, hold me, feel me, heal me. How do we love me?
That is indeed nice. What a beautiful artwork. And another reminder, starting to understand why. Nice game. Oh, there is a chapter select now. Chapter 1, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. Well, I think that has been it. Silent Hill, the short message. In a way, I am still confused in some aspects of the game. I don't fully understand it, if it was really Maya or it was just the town trying to make the main character face her traumas and the truth that she tried to bury. In a way, it is similar to Silent Hill 2, but different in many ways, with the modern setting, the different characters, the ideas. But I think it was really nicely built up. It put really the idea of suicide in the focus, which was also mentioned in Silent Hill 2, but wasn't regarding the protagonist. But here, I'm really not sure what was happening, what it was that she needed to find. I guess the truth, the drawing that she was seeing, that she also mattered, and that she has a future and should live and experience happiness. Or perhaps it was the depreciation of her friend, or really to figure out the full picture, not just her point of view, but everyone's, with Maya and Amelie. This was certainly an interesting tale of Anita, I think. I'm still confusing the names. But it was really nice. Well structured, thought-provoking. That, I think, is something that is an important part of Silent Hill. And I guess if someone goes back and plays through the game again, they might understand little additional lines, the wording, or might join a forum to share theories. But I guess that's also a trait of Silent Hill games, that things are not fully explained. There are always some things left to the imagination, to figure out just what was real and what was imagination, what was just part of the nightmare. But I am rather happy that they were able to create this roller coaster. As I said, the first two chapters ended on a rather sad note, and they turned that around and give it a somewhat happy ending. As much as it is 2 hours long, I spent just 4 with it, so no surprise on my part, or at least I shouldn't be surprised after I spent 53 and a half with Silent Hill 2, which is a 20-hour long game. So I guess I just have to work with a 2 times multiplier with these games, or perhaps with any game that I stream. But this was really interesting. I could talk about it for a long time. There are many things that I might have misunderstood, that I could think about more, knowing all the information that the game provided, and the ending and all that. I was kind of waiting for a message to be displayed from Maya at the end, but that missing kind of points me to the idea that it was more the town. But not even the town, but whatever the main character was experiencing this loop. And Maya and Amelie, they were just parts of this self-exploration, this search for truth and revelations, which is again quite similar to Silent Hill 2. And this game came out in the same year as the remake of Silent Hill 2 before it, so I guess it was a great way to make people interested in these kind of ideas and the franchise. But with that said, I think there's not much more I can say. It is time to raid and then run, because I think I'm about a few minutes from just falling over. So let's see. Whom shall we raid? Unfortunately, no one is streaming from the time when I started streaming. So I guess we are going to go to Fenton Ferox. I love that I started up the stream and first thing I hear is, hey, what the heck? They are watching me or something? So let's go over and raid Fenton Ferox playing Vintage Story. Happy Canada Day, it says. I didn't even know it was Canada Day, but hey, my stream anniversary is on Canada Day. So, after this long 6 3/4 of an hour long stream, I thank you for joining me today and joining me the last 2 years. As I said, I will be making some changes and trying to make my streams more fun for my viewers and for myself and for everyone who might one day join in and stumble upon my streams. Let's find some beauty in horror all together. I don't know when I will be streaming next time, but until that, I thank you for joining me today. Have a great evening, and as always, good night.